Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the first video I am recording. So I'm going to show you the basics of this trading software called MetaTrader 5. This is the most common software for trading. Many traders use this and many broker houses deal with this kind of software. Some broker houses have their own, like the IQ options and so on. So I'm going to show you the basics of this software. So in the upper left corner you have a couple of menus like this one. You see file, view, insert charts, tools, window and help. Underneath that you have, as I like to call, quick access tools and time frames. So in file you are going to press file to log into your trade account. So you're going to put your information from your broker to in here. So log in, put your login, and then you're good to go. So if you want to add new charts like this one, this is a Great Britain pound US dollar chart, as you can see here. You go in the file, new chart, and add, press. As you can see, you can press here. But if you want to add in a more quick way, as I like to call, we have, for example, Australian dollar and US dollar. Right click, chart window, and this is the window you're going to see by default. As you can see, it's green on black. So I honestly, it's just my opinion, I don't like bar charts and I don't like these colors. So I'm going to press right click and properties, or you can access it quicker by pressing F8. You are going to change skin colors and black and white. This is the most common chart you're going to see at many traders. So I'm going to change it. I have three styles of showing the market prices. So I'm going to change it into candlesticks, most common for traders, or for normal people. If you want to show them the price movement, you're going to put line, or maybe the draw support and resistance. But I'm going to talk about that in different video. So we have here candlesticks chart, and I already opened three more charts in the bottom corner. You can see all of them are in 1 hour time frame except this one that is in 4 hours. So let's add another. Let's add this. I'm going to trade it, pressing F8, scheme, black and white, okay, candlesticks, just the way I like to see the price movement. If I want to look all four of them simultaneously, I'm going to press this one, and as you can see, I can watch prices simultaneously. So this is in 4 hours, as you can see. This is 1 hour price, and so on. I'm going to put this in 4 hours as well. Zoom out a little bit. Zoom in. Second. And here I go. So I'm going to show you something that many traders do. As you can see here, the price, this is the price in 13 June. As you can see, it's 14. The price, you have here downtrend. The price is falling very much. So this is the Great Britain pound US dollar. This is euro US dollar. So many people like to put charts like this because prices are going to reflect on every market, because this is a dollar market. As you can see, price is falling here. This is for Australian dollar, just 4 hour. You'll see 13th of June and 14th of June. You see, it's falling. So people like to watch charts like that. So let's zoom in this. Here you have these two options. This is automatic scrolling by every candlestick that is new. So you have here new candlestick, it's going to show like this, candlestick at a time. And you have here the space on the right. Many traders like to put lines and draw something like here, so they can watch the price or predict the price easier. So it's just something that's for your eyes. It's just something that is going to look prettier for your eyes. You have here, if you want to check exact time period, you see here, and price in that time period, you have the cross. maybe you want to measure how many points or bars are between the two lines or something like that. But on the right side of that you have something to draw. Maybe you want to put support and resistance zone, so maybe something you do. As you can see, we have here some resistance zone, so maybe you want to put like this. I'm not going to do it here, but just for you to show. Maybe you have some trend line, maybe one vertical line or something like that, but all you can delete that on pressing delete on your keyboard. So it's just something that many traders use. Let's check this next time. Let's check this. If you want to buy something or sell something or manage new orders, you have right click, trading, new order, or pressing F9, or you just simply press here. This is the execution of this order. You have pending orders, buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, buy stop limit, and sell stop limit. So we are not going to I'm going to talk this about in a different video, but I'm going to talk about instant execution. So I want to buy. I buy one lot. This is the one lot I bought, and it's going to show, do I accept these new quotes? Price changed while I was talking, so I accept this. And let's see, my internet may be just a little bit slow, but we're going to see it. Accept. You can see here, line. I bought euro US dollar. You see one lot, green line. The green line you can see here is you can see here the volume. I bought one lot, and that is it. If I want to modify it, I can press right click here and modify, or I can press right click on the line and modify it. I want to put stop loss on 1.1650. Maybe I want to put take profit on 1.1600. Did I put it right way? Maybe I didn't. 1.17 140, and stop loss at 1.115. Modify. So you say here new two lines showed up. This is take profit. So when the price moves, when the price touches this line, it's automatically going to close with profits, or if it touches this line, it's automatically going to close with losses. If I want to add indicator, I can press here. As you can see, double click on the indicator, oscillator. Maybe I want to add some oscillations. MACD, the most common. If I press that twice, pop-up window is going to show, and I can put my parameters. Okay, it's going to show underneath. If I want to remove it, right click, modify, indicator list, and you have here MACD. If you want to remove it, delete, or if you want to manage this, you're going to press properties and so on. So these are the basics. As you can see, you have here the time frames, small time frames and bigger time frames, but it's something that I'm going to talk about in more and more videos. So it's just the basics. These are just the basics. This is the price movement and so on. So I hope you understood what I'm talking about, and I'm looking forward to make another video. So I would like for you to leave a comment or a like. I want to hear your opinion on my videos. Should I continue? What should I film next time? And I'm going to teach you something, some trading strategies. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is it for today.